Am I being detained?
Yes, sir, you are.
What crime have I committed to be?
Sir?
What crime have I committed to be detained?
You've been drinking. This is a field sobriety checkpoint. Okay, so you just step out of your car.
Sir, how did you confirm that I was drinking?
Sir?
How have you confirmed that I've been drinking?
Name and badge number.
You smell it for one, okay? Like I said, the officer detected it and needs you to step out of the car.
Okay, can I get a name and badge number?
269 Sergeant Cox.
Okay.
This man calmly drove into what the officers called a field sobriety checkpoint. He listened, stayed respectful, and never argued. When asked whether he had been drinking, he simply chose not to answer, fully within his rights. Moments later, he was told to pull over. Another officer approached and immediately ordered him out of the vehicle. But before they could exert any pressure, he asked one simple question, a question that carried the full weight of the law. Am I being detained? And the response came instantly.
What's going on, brother? Sergeant Cox, Murfreesboro Police Department, okay? This officer's going to ask you to step out. Need you to step out, step back here to the rear of the car. All right, take field sobriety, okay? Leave the car running. We'll leave the windows up for them because I don't need them freezing to death, okay? We do need you to step out, step back here.
Am I being detained?
Yes, sir, you are.
What crime have I committed to be?
Sir?
What crime have I committed to be detained?
You've been drinking. This is a field sobriety checkpoint, okay? So you just step out of your car.
Sir, how did you confirm that I was drinking?
Sir?
How have you confirmed that I've been drinking?
Name and badge number.
You smell it for one, okay? Like I said, the officer detected it and needs you to step out of the car.
Okay, can I get a name and badge number?
269 Sergeant Cox.
Okay.
Looks like I don't have much of a choice here.
No, he said you're being detained.
Thank you, sir, very much.
Keep your camera on us.
Officer, please, take care. Guys, I'm going to roll this window up so you can stay warm.
Nope, keep it down. We want to hear what's going on, actually.
Okay, no problem. No,
all right.
I just didn't want you guys freeze to death.
I appreciate that,
though. You said one thing, whatever you said the other, all right?
I appreciate it.
It's not a problem, fellas, okay?
All right, thanks.
He's at this point, he's like, oh, I got myself into.
There's the Freedom trailer where they strap people down and take their blood without their consent. What's going on?
Keep rolling.
All right, so we got to find a place to park.
There you go, all right. Stay warm. What you got?
Okay,
Yes, sir.
number one, as officers, when you became officers, did you not swear an oath to uphold the Constitution?
We uphold the law, okay? These are deemed to be legal in the state of Tennessee, okay? And anytime you enter a checkpoint, the officer just says that they got an odor of alcohol coming from the car, okay? Which you said you've been drinking. Doesn't mean you're drunk, okay?
I never said that.
Well, you didn't have to, okay? Then we're going to pull you out of the car, all right? Talk to you for a minute, conduct a series of field sobriety tests. If you're not intoxicated, you're free to go. If you're intoxicated, then unfortunately, we have to do our job, which is enforce the law and arrest you for DUI. As you can see, got you out, gave you a couple real quick tests. Okay, we've been courteous, we've been kind, we're cutting you loose. You're ready to go. Okay?
I have a question for you, sir.
One last question. How much did this Freedom trailer here cost the American taxpayers?
Not sure, sir. It's not our trailer, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, whose jurisdiction is that trailer?
That would be Smyrna.
Smyrna, and they are here in Murfreesboro city limits.
No,
Why?
sir, they're not in Murfreesboro city limits. They are here tonight working with us, yes, in coalition with the THP. The way that works is they can be here and we use their equipment because they fall under the jurisdiction of the state. Okay, as long as we're helping them or assisting them, we can do that.
Okay, I'll have to check on that. And one last time, name and badge number, please.
Officer Benson, 866.
866.
You mind if I ask you a really quick question?
Sergeant Cox, 269. Oh, go ahead, sir.
I mean, well, the first one is the signs are placed when, after you pass the sign, there's nowhere to turn off, so you're supposed to have the option to avoid once you see the sign.
There actually is a turnaround. Okay,
come in westbound.
The law's very clear. The law's very clear. Okay, if you do a U-turn and you turn around and you go back, as long as you do it
legally,
correctly and legally, we can't stop you.
Okay.
Okay. So you do have that option. Okay. That is written in the law.
Okay. I didn't know that. I appreciate that.
No, sir.
The last question I have is: do you feel this is right? I mean, do you feel this is do you feel this might be kind of an abuse of the Constitution to just arbitrarily pull everyone
I don't
over?
make the laws. I just enforce them.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand,
you can disagree with them all day long. The laws are written a certain way. All I can do is enforce those laws. Okay.
Okay. And you know, when I was growing up, I wanted to be a police officer, and I never in a million years would I ever envision myself sitting on a cold roadway just arbitrarily questioning people have done nothing wrong. I can't imagine, as you probably want to be
Question,
peaceful.
okay, it's as simple as this. It's, how are you doing today? My name is Sergeant Cox. Conducting a field sobriety checkpoint. Do anything to drink? No. If I don't detect the odor of alcohol, just have a good night. We move you on through.
We haven't been drinking, so I don't know where the odor came from, though. I mean, that just boggles my mind that she smelled alcohol.
Okay. So nobody in the truck's been drinking at all?
No.
I have a field sobriety test kit in the car, and if you'd be willing to take one, I'd be willing to get down and take one.
No, I'm not willing to do anything.
Have a good night.
Hey, I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind.
Have a good night, gentlemen.
Of course, he wants to ignore. Not giving us. All right.
Throughout this video, we witnessed a series of troubling actions from the officers running this so-called field sobriety checkpoint. They repeatedly claimed the driver smelled like alcohol, yet offered no objective evidence. They demanded he step out, pushed for a sobriety test, and used the uncertainty of the moment as leverage. Even worse, several officers made completely contradictory statements, especially about whether drivers are allowed to turn away from the checkpoint when done legally. Under Tennessee law, when a checkpoint is established, drivers are fully allowed to turn off or make a legal U-turn, as long as they do it safely and lawfully. Simply, avoiding a checkpoint is not and has never been a valid reason to stop or pursue a driver. But the footage shows the opposite. Officers chasing down someone who turned away, then denying it the moment they were questioned. While many of the officers chose to twist the truth, the man in this video did what far too few people are willing to do. He demanded clear answers, held the officers to their own words, and stood firmly on his rights. He didn't yell, he didn't escalate, he simply refused to be intimidated by authority overreach. And that's why this encounter matters. It reminds us that when citizens know their rights and are willing to speak up, lies, contradictions, and arbitrary enforcement get dragged into the light. Sometimes all it takes is one calm, persistent man, like the one you saw tonight, to force an entire checkpoint to rethink how they operate